uh, Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. Time on deck is 9:06 and 51 seconds. And I am currently in a trade right now. I'm down $7 right now. I bought 100 shares of XBIO on the move up. You check my auto send. On the move up for a quick scalp. So I need 41 cents, which would be 452. The high day is 457. But the stock has news. If you look over here, you'll see the news. And also, it's trading 11 million shares on only a 6 million share float with news. It's up right now almost 300%. So this is day 2 of a stock being up almost 300%. This candle right here was ridiculous. First of all, before I go any further, I am not giving anyone financial advice. I'm just telling you or showing you how I trade and what helps me make profits. I don't always win, but I'm pretty accurate when I do win. So look at this right here. Don't follow what I'm doing. Do your own thing, right? Look at this right here. This one candle. This is a 5-minute candle. What's daggone? One candle moved 89%. That's crazy. Wait, that's more than that. That's wrong. Hold on. Let me try from the bottom because the top is not showing my numbers I want to look at. So one candle moved up, yeah, 89%. $3.48 on one candle. That's crazy, right? That's a 5-minute candle at 8 this morning. If you got in back here 8 this morning when I run up, you're doing pretty well right now. So what I did was I watched for the pullback before I bought in. So I saw it over here. I was watching it for a minute. I got to it kind of late. I saw this candle right here on the 5-minute chart. And I looked at it, man, it's pulled back. I'm hopping about $4. So it pulled back. Then it popped a new candle and I finally saw it and hopped in at 411 on the move up, which is to break this high, right? But it broke it to 420. Then it pulled back. So right now we're in the pullback status. Now this right here, this RSI was curving upwards. So it should have kept going, but it didn't. However, I looked right here. I saw that dark green. Usually I don't buy in when it's dark green right here. This time I did because the movement was so dramatic that I couldn't resist it. Temptation sometimes to get you. So I bought in. Even though I usually don't buy in on dark green candles. I usually buy in on light green candles. This is how I trade, my strategy. And this candle here was actually green at first, but now it's, sellers took over, taking their profits. You can understand why. They closed yesterday $1.06, $1.08 rather. Wake up this morning, you up to 450. You're gonna take profits. It makes perfect sense to me. So I bought this off camera because again, I want to show my information to everybody on the internet. So I just bought off camera, then I logged on immediately to record to show you my buy point. Now I also put in a sell order in at limit EXT off camera. If you look here, at 460, which is above the high of the day. I checked my auto send, so all I gotta do now is either drag this up or down, or drag my number here up or down to sell. So I just got this at a point above the high of day while I got the video ready in case I walked away and missed my sell point. So I don't see any way at this point how this thing loses steam. So I can pretty much guarantee, I ain't gonna guarantee nothing, but the high day is 457, which is right here on this mark. But you can't really count that because it's actually a small wick. I don't like to count wicks as powerful moving points. I like to count the full body. In this case, the full body would be 451. So at this point, I'm gonna draw my full body candle, a line, at 451. If you look here, you see this should be hopefully the shoulder and the head forming right now. Look at this right here, this RSI. Rephrase that. This VWAP. It's basically riding the VWAP the whole time. Back here, it rode the VWAP up, then it blew off, and it pulled back. So luckily, we already pulled back and retraced the VWAP already. So we're already riding the VWAP. So this is perfect. So all we need now is to get some buyers in and some bull candles to blow past this. Now, if you compare Overextension here to here, it's $1.50. So if we do the same thing here to here, that'd be 550, which is above the current window. You can see is up here. So I'm watching right now for 41 cents. Should get this easy as it's curving back up and down right here on this RSI. All we need here is though is to have this candle here turn light green and pass up the previous dark green candle. That means the volume is on the buy up. Let me rephrase that. That means the buyers have piled in for a rise up. We got buyers here coming in. We got profit taking occurring. Dow day short sellers because the market hasn't opened yet. These probably are profit takers, which makes sense. If you look back here the last 180 days on the 4-hour chart, you'll see it's the highest it's been in the last 180 days. And it was a bull candle on the 4-hour chart. This took off. If you look back here on the 1 year, 1 day, it's also the highest it's been, right? You can't count that. It's 185. Obviously, it's 411. Why does that happen? Who knows, right? My guess is a glitch in the system. The 3-year mark, this thing was $107 back here on the 2018. It was $107, right? If you go down here to the next point, I'm gonna draw next point here. Next point I'm gonna draw there. Next point I'm gonna draw there. Next point I'm gonna draw is right there. And one more right here. But the nearest point, the highest been, is actually, it's trash. It's been trash for months. You can go to 633. That's the first gap, which is right here in this red candle. Next gap is going to be 1681. So I'm gonna go back to my my 5-day 15-minute chart, and you're gonna see straight bull pattern, right? Perfect. 5-day 15-minute straight bull pattern. It curved back up. So we good in the 5-day 15-minute chart. Look at the 5-day 5-minute chart. You're gonna see we also are doing a stair step, right? It pulled all the way back, which it's supposed to. It found support, made new high candle right here, ran up for a bit. I bought in right here. It pulled back, and now we're consolidating. Now I'm even. So all I need now is this RSI to burn up. Pray that to curve up. We need more buyers to come in here in level 2, which they are coming in slowly but surely. We need a solid light green candle right here for run up to opening for a high of the day. So at this point, it is a market opening. It would have halted on volatility. This is a large candle, 89% on one candle. It would have halted on volatility easily during the market hours. So right now we at 9:14. My sell order's right here. I'm about to go to make some coffee right quick. Now what I'm gonna do is be dangerous here. I'm gonna move this candle up a little higher. If I miss my sell point, it's my own fault. So I'm gonna hold off a minute and move this up a little higher and go make some coffee. Watch this for a minute. I'll be back in a minute. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go over here even to my charts and show you all lines I drew earlier on Archon, which failed horribly. And here I am now over here on XBIO. SFET is trash right now. DRTT, not doing much. So obviously, leading gap per day is this XBIO, and everybody got that eye on it. That's a ridiculous move right there. That's crazy. That's most definitely up 300%. I'll be back in a minute. So yesterday, Chris, CRIS, had the same movement as this daggone stock here, XBIO, had this morning. Chris yesterday closed up 600%. Look at Chris right quick at the bottom left. Yesterday, pre-market Chris was back here. Same scenario. It was $1.09. All of a sudden, it took off and exploded, right? And it ended up being, by market opening, at $8, almost 800% right after the market opened. That's crazy. About 15 minutes after the market opened, at 30 minutes, 15, 30 minutes. Then, this morning, it was 907, right? So maybe this do the same exact thing. We'll see. It's up $1.22 right now. Chris is this morning. So it's not much compared to what it was yesterday. Yesterday it went up there going almost 700%. So right now we're starting to fade, but profit taking, it makes sense. This news here obviously was good news, right? We know what's going on right now. So this is perfect. So watch this move here. My sell order still in. I'm just watching these 4 stocks while I'm making my coffee. I'm gonna click back over in a minute once close to the market opening, or I see a big enough move to sell. So look right here though, this green line here, that's the SMA, straight incline. SMA is straight incline. Look back here, did the same thing, right? It curved over and it took off. So it's gonna ride above the SMA on a big bullish move. That's your buy-in points. That's your resistance points. That's your support points as well. So find that resistance area. Currently, right now, the first resistance spot is 422. So we popped 422. Next spot is the high today. So I'm gonna go on my cell phone now and type in the group that 422 is next resistance point on XBIO. So let's right fast. Go to the group. All right, let's go. What we got going on here? I'm putting in the group. Watch this. 422 resistance on XBIO. All right, there you go. It's in the group. Go back for a minute, look over here. All right. But look at Archon. I was going to buy when it found support, then this popped up. But this is terrible. I drew all these lines in here. Let me get rid of them. All them different support points. That's terrible. That's a horrible stock to trade. Plus, it rained this morning with 0 news. That's asking for trouble. Meanwhile, XBIO has news and is trading 3 times almost is they gonna float. All right, looks like XBIO is shaking out profit takers. It's okay. I'm confident it's gonna make a move up. I'm down a couple dollars right now, nothing spectacular. Only bought 100 shares. I tried to buy more, but by now if you buy something pre-market and you put in the EXT at limit price, you put it in there, it just may not miss your point. It may pass your point and you stuck holding whatever amount of shares you got put in there, if you get any at all. In my case, I put in, I think, 140, and 100 of them got filled at the price I wanted to be at. So I missed out on that. Probably buy more right now, but now I'm on camera and I can't show my information. So if I buy any more, it'd be during the market hours, at market rate. So keep an eye on what's going on here. My current watch list, of course, is in the group, as well as right here. We're going to watch it for a minute, see what happens right here. 325 to 422 is the channel. It breaks that point. We got this point, the high today, then we got room to run. It's the highest it's been in quite a while, so we have no resistance past that 457. Not until we in the 16 area mark, or 6 something, I think it was. All right, what we got going on right here? Let's see. Yep, couldn't find the bottom of that Archon. That's true. I see you, player. Getting that money. Nothing like it. Look at Archon, and they're gonna move right there on Archon I was looking for. It comes now after I'm already in one trade. I don't like trading more than one trade in my small account. So I'm not just gonna watch it and put in the group that Archon has made the bullish move I was looking for. But I'm only stay in this one trade, this XBIO. So what I'm gonna do is right now is log into my larger accounts and put in a few trades for XBIO probably right now, and also Archon. So 925, I put in the group that RCON is making the move right here. Of course, as always, do your own DD. Chris is also making the move as well. Yet again, do your own DD. Due diligence. With about 5 minutes left to go to the bell, I'm gonna log on in a minute back to my trade window and see what's going on over there. I know I'm down right now, like 20 something cent. Actually, almost 30 cents, 25 cents, 25 bucks. I don't like it. I don't like losing money, but I know for a fact that stocks move in waves. Profit must be taken, and when that happens, of course, the stock is going to drop. It makes perfect sense. If money comes out, a stock falls. If money goes in, a stock rises. It's that simple, right? I'm still watching, being patient, keeping an eye on this Archon, this Chris, this XBIO. Now this right here, this SFET, SFET, is doing nothing right now in the bottom right. What I'm gonna do is though, change this SFET with a bigger stock like BFT. If you look over here on my scanner, hold on. Over here, you'll see BFT is right there. Problem is 183 million share flow. I'm not trading that. Let me get off that. 34 million, 8 million. Let me see. Trying to find a smaller float. Let me move this over a little bit. There we go. All right. BXRX, my pet. DYMD. DMYD has a better float. But I don't like it that much more either. Alright, so where we at? Back in my large account, trying to find me a trade point for Archon. Trying to find a trade point for XBIO. I think out the gate, this daggone XBIO has a huge chance to halt on volatility right out the gate. DNYD. I get done putting in these orders at my points I want to buy in my large account. I'm gonna go in a group and tell you guys that I see a chance to halt on volatility on this daggone XBIO. Where we at? And we got 1 minute 20 seconds. Got a little time left. Perfect. All right, so I'm in a group right now at 9:28. I'm going to say watch XBIO for a halt on volatility right out the gate. Then I'm going to put also is, I'm going to type in DMYD and BFT are on watch. So your choice to look at what you want to look at. Again, it's your money, your time, your life. I'm just telling you what I'm looking at and showing you things through my side. So I'm gonna go to my trade window. I'm down 26 bucks. But if you look here, it's parallel, it's about to curve upwards, perfect. Take away my sell order right now. Got my 100 selected, it matches that. Auto senders collected as well. And then watch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. We need a green candle right here. Look at that small gap right there between the buy and sell. Let's go. We need to, here we go. Here come the buyers. That's what we want. We want buyers. Want that large green bar, light green. You want this curve straight up and down like this right here did. You want the same thing right here. The first point is 422 to pop. Bust through that 422. There we go. Almost. There we go. We threw it. Bust through the high of day. Let's go. Break this. We gone. Let's go. Break through it. Break through it. The volume is there. The curvature is there. This is about to, hold on. This needs to excel that. Surpass. Here we come. We coming up. I'm watching. I'm watching for a move past the high of day. I'm watching. Need a new high of day. I'm gonna go in the group now and say look for a high of day on XBIO. Profit taking is occurring. It's bound to happen. Looking for a new high of day. I'm gonna watch it. I'm on my cell phone at the same time. We're gonna see what we can do right here. My positions. Do I have anything? Yeah, I do. Let's go. We need a halt on volatility. Be perfect. This time, all I gotta do is watch it. We are already looking good as far as it goes on a 15-minute chart. I already looked at it earlier. So I'm not going to sell too early this time. I'm going to try to hold it as long as possible. I'm trying to get some trades going on my cell phone right here as I'm watching my screen at the same time. See, it's very difficult to try to make money on a whole nother device while you're making money on the video. So I'm watching both at the same time, trying to at least. 1350. We need to break this high of day in order to have a bullish run. I think if it breaks the high of day, we're going to halt on volatility. Because there's so many buyers coming in to run past the high of day, it's going to be a halt on volatility. XBIO. I'm gonna look back up in a minute. I'm watching little by little. I am watching the screen as well as trading on my cell phone. So trying to make sure everything is intact. I don't miss any money. BFT. That would BFT on my watch list? I don't even know. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Did I do it? I didn't. BFT. All right. You see the price right here in the bottom left from Dash? That's the IPO listing price. So they're about to go public, I think today, if I'm mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've already traded CRIS out the gate. I hopped in at 726 and I sold it for 815. So I'm already up on that one. I'm watching here for my my goal is 452. But we need to pop this high of day. It is a matter of time. What you should do is, from this point, if you're aggressive, go to 1 minute chart. It'll tell you what it's doing. However, the 5 minute chart is already telling me this point here, the line is already drawn, is distance point. This volume bar is large. It's bigger than it was back here even. See the move it did back there? So all I need to do here is blow through this support and this high of day, right? We need this candle here to there we go. Hold on. There we go. My point is already reached, but I'm going to hold off for a second for the next move up. I'm going to go to 1 minute chart. I'm being aggressive right now. Blow through that point. We're looking good, 1 minute chart. Look down here. Bam, bam. Right? I'm watching for a minute before I get out of it. I'm watching. Let's go. Blow through that 460. Blow through that 460. We need 41 cents, right? Oh, come on now. Don't do me like that. But look back here, though. A lot of fake outs, right? You're going to see a lot of that stuff happens when you have an aggressive stock. This point here is straight across. Look at that. Blow through it, we good. This gotta be green, though. This can't be red. If it's gray, I'm cool with that, but it has to be green. Look over here. See the buyers coming in? They want to halt it on volatility. They do. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. There we go. My point is reached. And I'm gonna get out of it. Now, I'm on my large account also making trades. So my small account, again, all I care about my small account is 10%. Do the math. 10% per day over a 22 trading day month, right? That's 220%. But don't forget one thing though, we have compound interest. So with compound interest, that point is going to rise up tremendously. Don't ever forget that. Compound interest is your friend. Now I also traded the same stock in my large account. I traded so far CRIS, and I've traded XBIO, and I traded right now. I'm in DNYD. Look at that $5 mark. I could have held off a little while longer. But you guys know by now, I can make more money in my larger account than I can in my small account. So I'm only showing you to not be greedy and take 10%. If it gives you that, you may get more sometimes, but 10% by far is always a perfect or a good amount of money to make. So I'm going to get out of this stock here. I'm out of Chris. I'm out of XBIO. And get ready to sell my DNYD right now as well. DNYD. Where we at? I'm gonna sell my DNYD. Let me phrase that. I'm in DNYD at 1285, and I'm going to sell it at 13. Where we at? Look at this thing run. My goodness. I might hop in again. Hold on. I'm gonna hop in a second time. So where we at? XBIO. Oh, we find my buy point. Find a buy point. Come on now. Find support and make resist. Find support so I can buy in again. Let's see what we can do here. My new buy-in target is 533, which is the high of day, right? DNYD. So I'm gonna go in the group now and say, once it's finding support, I'm gonna buy in again. I think it's about to come right now. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. I'm in the group. Not only that, I put down the group. I'm buying micro pullbacks, so I'm telling you that. Micro pullbacks. And I'm going to also say that, let me go to the 20-day 4-hour chart. Make it smaller. Look, that's perfect. Look at that. Straight bull. Straight bull. Resistance point 56. Where we go down here? 612 is the next stop point. So go to 5 minute. There we go. Looks like 612 next gap. Looks like 612 is the gap fill. All right, that's in there. So I'm also putting in my trade also on Chris, C-R-I-S. Actually, 612. Let me edit this. That's 612. Okay, I put in the group my XBIO trade. I put in the group my Chris trade, C-R-I-S. And my DNYD trade. Am I in that still? I think I am. Let me see. DNYD. Yep, still in that trade right now. We are currently in the video. I think it's what we at? 30 minutes, I think. So far we're in 30 minutes. So I'm just watching right now for this sell point of 550 I have right now on XBIO. However, I wanted to go a little higher. My small account made trade already. You already saw it. I bought 100 shares at 411, and I sold my 100 shares at I don't remember the price was 550, something like that. So it's gonna pop up in a minute and show me my trades. So let's watch for a minute right here for this move up to the high of day. Meanwhile, AYTU is a, let me go over here, is a reverse split. So AYTU, I'm out of Chris already. XBL still there. Recon, Archon, yeah. Put it right here. So AYTU is a reverse split look like. Let's see. That's weird. 12.8 is today. Right, yeah. So what happened? Why I moved so much? Wait, no reverse split? Move? What? There's no way, man. That ain't reverse split. 75 cents to $7, not reverse split. Impossible. Let's look at this for a minute. AYTU. There we go. Sun shares decline 12.65, 7.6. Company stock cap stands 27.2 million. That's today. So how the hell is it so high? Where's the news at? We gotta find news in this stock. This is most definitely reverse split. There's no freaking way possible from 61 cents to daggone 787 with no reverse split. Impossible. Especially with 127 million share float and trading 374,000 shares. There's no way same reverse split. So don't believe this right here. Sometimes you gotta go further than looking at news on Thinkorswim. This news is bigger than that. There's no way it's not reverse split. So we're not gonna even play that game. All right. So next stock to watch is going to be CNET. Look at CNET right there. One of my old friends. All right, so look at the top right, XBIO. It did the same thing now. It did pre-market. CNET. Support level on CNET. It's no support. Next dropping point is right down here, which is 190. Any news? Yes, has news. Looking for support level on CNET. Now I drew the line already on CNET here because this last green candle was created, a large candle was created right here at the top of the previous green candle, which is 189. So at the most I see it falling would be 189. But if it passes this candle here halfway down, which is right about here, if you know by now, I always tell you, well, I always trade. I believe in that this candle here, half size this candle, it breaks that point, it's going to dump even more. Usually, half size large candle, it'll pull back and it bounce up that level and go back up. Usually. Doesn't always happen, but usually. So for me right now, support should be 240 or 241. It pops that point and go lower. For me, at least, I don't like it no more. It's going to be trash. Watch for a minute. Look up here. We pop this 522, which markman over and over again, resistance level. We're going to go to high day again. Let's watch it right quick. Watch this as well as this. Here we are. I'm going to put in the group as well that Chris, C-R-I-S, line I drew earlier, dead on, right? Chris is currently hitting support. Sorry, resistance, not support. My bad. Resistance. So see that? Almost to the T. Watch. Bottom right. As well as the top one is busting through that point. Let me get out my cell. I'm still in this XBIO for a second trade in my large account. I'm gonna hop out of it in a minute. I'm gonna hop out of it at let me see. Where we at? 555 is my sell point on XBIO. However, it can halt on volatility. Take a look at this though. I just told you guys in the group that Chris is constantly banging resistance points. Look at that. Straight across. From pre-market, I drew a line way back here somewhere. Straight across. Right? Let's make it a little larger. You can see the line I drew yesterday. Straight across. Right? Look right here. I drew this line this morning. It banged it almost to the T. You don't believe me? Let's go a little bigger. See that little line below it? Bang to the T. halfway up the price of this large green candle, right? I said if it breaks it, it's gonna dump. If it makes support out of this, we're gonna retrace. If you look up here, I said 522 is resistance point. Sorry, yeah, resistance point. It banged it 3 or 4 times right there on top of it. Bang, bang, and dropped and dropped and dropped. Now this little small wick here is only low volume, indecisive candle. So it's a heavy buyer, small seller. In this case, it's a doji candle. Indecisive, but it's red. Notice here the trend. When you see a doji candle, it's always the second red candle, then it's a green. Doji, want to be red, next should be green, right? Watch trends. Usually if one candle do this, it do the same thing again. Almost like clockwork. You see trends. Look here. Green, small, green, green, right? Let's find another trend. It's small. We can't really call this. This don't exist. Green, small, green. Or red, green, green, red, green, red, red. Nope, not a trend. This is looking terrible now. But it ain't gonna fade, because look at this right here. Look at this 5-day, 15-minute chart. Matter of fact, 10-day, 30 minutes. Look at this. This thing is straight bull. Look at that volume bar. Look at that angle it's going at, straight across, indecisive. This point is gonna curve up. See that curve happening? When it curve a little higher, we going past $6, right? See, did I call it? Broke the resistance. Did I call it? Did I call it? Okay. Video ends in 11 minutes. We're gonna call it a day at 10 o'clock. So, meanwhile, I'm gonna look at this. This breaking through resistance points I drew earlier. That's trash now. This here, I'm sorry, support. Breaking support is trash now. New low. Chris, it's bullish. However, look at here. Reversal. Consolidation. Archon is done. Let's go to my trade icon again and go up here and put in my make sure I put in my trades. All right, so I made 48 cents on my trade. So I made over here out of 100 shares at a 411 buy-in price, 48 cents is 14%. 14%. Look at this. Watch this. See the SMA right here? Sorry, the EMA. SMA is right there, which is 455. Indecisive, right? Let's watch for a minute. See what happens. 9 minutes from end the video. Take a look at this. Uncheck that. I don't want to buy nothing by mistake. Intech. 3 million shares. It's moving slow though. Slow and steady. Any news? Let me see. Yep, news right there. So let me go in the group and tell you guys, look at Intech. I'm going to say take a gander at Intech. Do with it what you may. All right. Let's go down here to Archon, CNET, Fran, my friend Fran. Fran, 3 million share flow. That's a tiny float in Fran too. Any news? Yep. So I may even buy some Fran. Fran is my friend, but Fran always moves slow. I'm in the group now telling you guys about Fran. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out this Fran buy. See when I can buy in on it. There we go. They're gonna move. Fran has news. All right, so I'm in Fran at 305. I want to sell at 355, which is actually a little bit too low. Well, no, it's not. My sell point is right there, in between. So we're gonna right there, perfect. Right across, which is resistance. So Joe, why sell at resistance points? Because I don't have the patience to sit here and follow this thing for the next hour. Right? It's 10 o'clock almost. I'm not gonna sit here for another hour and watch this stuff go. Yep. So, however, I would tell you guys in the group that 355 is resistance. All right. Meanwhile, XBIO is up and down, up and down, up and down, back and forth, right? Indecisive. You're gonna have that bull candle right there. So I'm going back on my TOS platform and change my sell point from 355 to 375. Go, my friend. Hurry up before it sells on me. Look at the EMA on Fran. It's way up there, right? See Fran, the EMA, sorry, the SMA, way up here on 386. It's way oversold. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Right through it. About to sell at 362. Let's go. Bust through it. One. Almost there. And I'm out. So I'm going to put this right here in the group. I told you guys that 355 was resistance point. So you knew way ahead of time what was going on with this stock. If you traded, good job. If you didn't, good job too. You know, it ain't for you. All right, so I'm going to put in the group right here. This Fran trade I just made, which is right here, but where the comments at? I put down 355 being resistance. Means, yeah, resistance. There we go. And below that, you're going to see my Fran trade. All right. We're going to hop out of that and go over here for a minute and look at what else I want to trade. Let's see. Remember RCO in earlier? How it was running pre-market? Look at it now. So I said earlier to you guys, I said, how in the hell stock runs this much with no news, right? Look over here. There's no news nowhere. It only had this morning a 7 million share float, and it ran this much here on only a 9 million shares being traded. So how does this happen? And then it just dumps the rest of the day. Be careful with pump and dumps. This Archon here may have been pump and dumped. Who knows, right? But to me, don't look right. AYTU, definitely reverse split. I don't care what nobody says. You know how I know that? Look at this VWAP, straight up and down. When that happens, usually it's reverse splitting. So I know what a reverse split. It don't say it here in the news, but I know for a fact that's a reverse split. Airbnb, not public yet. I got the icon sitting there, ticker. Dash, public today. 102 price, 317 million share float, but it's not active yet on Thinkorswim, but it's going public today. AI is also one coming up. So these three here about to go public. XBIO, indecisive. Video ends in 2 minutes. I'm gonna call it a day. And we go on about our business. This move here should be a good move on XBIO. This should bust through all this crap. See that body is bigger than the previous body? This should sustain and blow through. But I'm not trading it right now. I'm not in it. So, oh yeah, I am. I am in it. I may have to average down to hop out of it. I don't want to hold on too much longer. I want to average down a little bit. I sure am. And then I'm going to hop out of it at a better price. More profits. This next run up right here. All right. My sell point is now 520. XBIO sell point is 520. Yeah. Make sure it's a good point. Actually, I should say, yeah, 516 is right there. All right. I'm in this in my large account still. I'm about to end the video. My small account trade is already done. I have nothing open. Nothing open. It's sold. So, with that being said, a quick 14% profit. Not real quick, but quick enough on XBIO, which is leading gap per day. Technically, you can't really count this AYTU crap. With that being said, one trade away. I'll see you guys later.